We're live, everybody, live on my channel. What is going on? Who all's hanging out with us on this fine, fine day? Let's go ahead and roll back up top and get our proper greetings done here. Thomas Hall, what's happening, my friend? Echo
Thomas.
Dub in the house.
Oh,
James Rivera, Hobag,
brother
what's
James.
happening, brother? Hope you're holding up, doing all right, brother. Ian Thomas in the house, my lord Ian.
Brother Ian.
Hey, Ian.
One of our best, one of our absolute best, Ian
Heck yeah.
Thomas. Uh, Forrest. Hi, Forrest. How you doing, man?
Ian, I got my
Leanda.
boxes.
There's
I
Leanda.
got my
Hey,
boxes, Ian.
Leanda. Howdy from the
What's going
UK.
out? And
Rollinson, man. Here to talk about goats.
they probably look like gizzards too.
They do kind of have a gizzard face.
I want to
Wow,
rocking
not a whole lot of people yet. I'm scrolling. Oh, haven't scrolled down
four
very
babes
far yet.
here.
Oops, my bad. I'm like, there's not very many people here. Then I don't bother to scroll down and see who's actually in the house. What's
Four
up,
babes.
Harmony?
Harmony B-Dog's here. TMS 420's here.
V-Dog.
I want a rocking cool hoodie like Emily has.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You know they do sell Emily hoodies over on VSO or
Yes.
over on vapingswag.com.
Coco Knot.
Coconut 321 mix. Let's go. What's up, Danny? Yay!
I need to order myself a new one.
Oli Christensen's here.
Hey,
Best
yo,
boy Bert
Ole.
is here. Bert joined us, I think, for the first time last night. Decided to come back. What's happening, man?
Nice.
Core Vape. What's up, Core Vape? I didn't say that right at all, did I? Core Vape. There we
That's
go.
better.
Now I got it.
Gotta hurt your throat when you say
A
it.
little bit. What's up, Galaxy Active?
Alexi.
Mickey's here. Mickey Lindholm.
Yum.
Harmony's watching football. Jay's around somewhere. Mikey Two Stack. Mikey Two Stacks is here. Mitch Hogart. What's up, Mitch? How you doing, man?
Hey, it's yogurt. Yogurts.
Hey, Michelle.
That's right. Angela Williams.
My sister.
Hi,
Michelle.
Sid.
Michelle?
Hey,
Oh,
bud.
okay. Hi, Michelle.
It's a snake.
She's a snake. A slippery snake.
There's Julia Sue. Julia Sue of the Sue Shots over on chefsflavors.co.uk, everybody. Soon to be home of fresh03 shots.
Julia.
So
Oh,
me and
yeah.
Julia
Ew.
will be battling head to head, Julia. Not really. Not really. There's room for everybody's one shots. What? Michelle Hughes. Hey, girl.
Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm excited too.
Mm.
Echo Dub. I know I said hi to Echo Dub already, but
Making homemade bone broth.
ooh.
It's
What's up,
washing in the
Hippie?
kitchen.
Hippie.
Making homemade what?
Bone broth.
I didn't hear her either. What are you making?
Bone broth.
Oh, okay.
Echo Dub is making.
Oh, all
Echo
right.
Dub's making bone broth. Okay, I thought you were making bone broth. I'm like, well,
I'm not. No. Echo
What
Dub
is it?
He says he's watching from the kitchen because he's making homemade chicken stock.
oh, okay. Cracker
Oh.
that boiling things down to the bare minimums. Yeah.
Yep, getting a nice stock going.
Yeah.
Putting them carrots and celery in there. Yum. Onions.
Homemade noodles. Ooh,
Mm-mm-mm.
that'd be good.
Hey, James.
Which James? James Rivera?
Yeah.
It's my
Brother
boy
James. Heck yeah.
He's been watching me forever. Forever. What's up, Lewis Knight? James Rivera doesn't get enough love. He's been watching everybody forever and moderating everybody's channel and just being a good dude in the community.
I gotta get a hold of James, get his address.
Oh, James, you need to talk to Tunya on the IGs, on the Instagrizzles. Ooh, Echo Dub's making ramen noodles. Ah.
Oh, nice.
Homemade
Ah.
chicken stock for ramen noodles. He is serious about his ramen noodles.
Morning, Randy.
Ramen, like Korea completely changed my mind on what ramen is. Like I grew up on ramen noodles, like everybody does, like 10 cents per thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like I would eat that. I would eat that during wrestling, because it was high in carbs and it had a lot of salt in it, and I would always be dehydrating myself, so it was an easy way to retain a little bit of extra water. Um, but then I went to Korea and I had Korean ramen. Holy shit!
Yeah,
It was completely different. I was like,
I bet. I'm not a big fan of soup, so I don't think I would like real ramen.
um, I mean, it depends on how. Well, in Korea, it was how much did you like kimchi? Because it was kimchi flavored. It was kimchi flavored, usually with like a little bit of chicken stock, and then they would throw whatever the hell that you wanted on top of it. You could get like bulgogi and cheese on top of it, or they would throw a fried egg on top of it, or whatever you wanted. And it was so mind-bogglingly good with the fresh ramen. Like it was.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then I come back to the U.S. and like the one time I go to a ramen joint, it's in Detroit. The ramen was it was good ramen noodles. The broth was all right, but like the people that went with us, there was only a couple people that were really enjoying it along with me. Everybody else was having kind of a bad time, and so we were like, all right. But
You guys hyped that up too much. That's why it sucked.
just go to that ramen place. I mean, like I said, it was all right ramen. It was all right ramen.
I remember talking about that. I think we had dinner with Jack that night.
Yeah, we went with that was on the second trip. The
Oh,
one you
okay.
didn't make it to, because we went with Dawn from Adore, and they wound up seating us all over the restaurant instead of putting us all together.
Oh.
So I think that probably kind of spoiled it because everybody kind of wanted to hang out together. But we wound up going out and having this great dinner out at this like steakhouse out on the lake. I think that was the last night we were all together.
You guys needed a mic vape to tell the owner, look it, we got 35. You're making us all at one table. I don't care.
We only had like 12. We only had like 12, so I don't think it would have been that hard to put us all together. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, what the heck?
I mean, it was a busy joint. So, but
Hi, Cherokee. Hi, Zippy.
like I said, the ramen was all right. I don't think Rin wasn't enjoying hers. I know Dawn for sure wasn't enjoying hers. She made her displeasure quite clear about that. I enjoyed it. Leilani, I think, enjoyed it.
Zippy?
4 days away from 4 years clean and sober. Congratulations, man.
Very nice, Mitch.
Awesome, Yogi.
That's Mitch.
It's a good milestone. Remember, don't look for it. Don't. That's one thing about like the milestones. Like it's cool to go like get your coin and all that, but I don't even do that anymore. I just go when I need it, and I don't really look to those anniversaries and stuff like that. It's more about just being in the moment and being happy with what's going on right in front of me, rather than looking forward to things. So, congratulations, Mitch. I don't mean to put it down around. Just that's kind of how I get through my days. Is I just gotta look at what's right here, and even when I'm having like bad days and things like that, I'm able to look at like DIY and the vaping community, things like that, and just be happy with that. Be happy I got a job. Be happy I'm healthy. You know, be grateful for all the things I have. Sure. So I got that one redone. Obviously the Storm Shadow. Then I got you have to be realistic, and that, and I'm gonna have to twist it around. There you go. Look
What does
upward.
it say?
It says, "Look upward and share the wonders I've seen."
Ah.
But there you go. Anyway, that's like I said. There's a little philosophy with fresh 03. What's up, Zippy? And it's all thanks to Zippy that my one-shots are going to be at Chef's. Chefsflavors.co.uk. What's up, Michelle?
Hi,
Hey.
Michelle.
Hey,
Hey, Michelle.
hey, sorry I'm dropping in as usual.
Oh, no worries. No
My,
worries. You are always welcome.
My client canceled for today, so I'm a free human.
Oh,
Excellent.
hot damn.
You gonna do your mix today? Are you?
Dude, I'm just gonna, I'm just trying to survive this past couple weeks, man. My depression's been beating the crap out of me, and just trying to keep my head above water.
But you come to the right place.
And honestly, like, that's kind of why I popped in here, you know, like, because when your depression is beating the shit out of you, like, it's not good to be alone.
Exactly.
Good for you. That's awesome.
So
Come hang out with us. We try and be positive, even though I still feel like I made it sound like Mitch's accomplishment wasn't anything. I don't want to feel like that at all. Mitch, 4 years is a lot, man.
4 years,
4 years is a lot, and you do deserve congratulations. I was just trying to tell you how I get through my days. What's up, Kevin K?
Okay.
I'm screaming towards 8 years. Screaming towards 8 years at this point.
Wow.
So
wait, 8 years. I'm sorry, because I came in
8
the
years
middle
sober.
of this. Really? Not one drink?
Not one drink. Not one toot off the devil's lettuce. Nothing.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I've even given up caffeine at this point.
See, here's the thing, Fresh. Like, I don't drink anymore. I haven't. Well, okay, so I haven't had a drink in, like, let's say almost 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
About a month ago, I had like a sip of wine, like, without even thinking about it, and the next day, like, that kicked off my, like, alcohol depresses me, so I can't drink it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But without the, what is it? Did you say the devil's lettuce?
The
Is that what
devil's
you said?
lettuce, yeah.
Yeah. So without the devil's lettuce, I have to go back on meds, and I don't want to do that.
And
So I'm not going to do that, you know. But I'm going to pick my poison, you know, like as we are adults and we get to pick our poisons, and
it's all intent, right? Like, it kind of like why you do what you do.
But the thing that's important is also, and that, so I don't want to take anything away from you, Fresh. It's just like, it's like people individually recognizing what they need to do to make their life the best, and it's different for everyone.
I gotta chug seltzers.
You know, so congrats, Fresh, and I'm guessing that's Mitch's 4 years. Then
Mitch's
is that what you were saying?
Yep.
Yeah, congrats to Mitch as well. I mean, it
takes
some self-control.
Yeah, it takes a lot more than people think.
Yeah.
Because every once in a while I'll still get a squirrely hair up my butt, and it's like my brain will tell me, you know what, you could have a beer, you'd be fine. I'm like, I probably would be fine, but it doesn't mean I should do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I mentioned like a month ago.
There's an off chance.
I mean, because sometimes you're just in a situation and it's like, I'll just have a sip. You're not even really thinking about it, and you just.
Well, when I went home and I was hanging out with my friend Tiffany and her husband. They were getting slobber knocked, like they were getting shit faced, and I just sat there drinking my club soda lime, and I was completely fine with it. And I did not get a squirrely hair up my butt on that one, because I was sitting there. You know, you just kind of sit there and watch people, and you're like, man, I know.
Yeah.
I used to act way worse.
But the thing is this, Fresh, like, because I remember, you know, back when we used to be able to perform music live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm playing in a bar and I'm sober because I'm not drinking, right? But being around drunk people when you're completely fucking sober, that's work. You know, like, that is some serious work on your part,
I was
man.
really just amused by the whole thing.
I
really didn't feel any
fun.
temptation, but I've kind of been like that since about 4 months in. After I was about 4 months sober, I was able to be around people who were drinking.
That was like your line that you had to cross.
Yeah, kind of when I crossed that 90-day bridge, and then I had like the 90. Once you get 90 days free, like that's when you're pretty much really and truly free of the alcohol in your system. Like you've cleared everything out at 90 days, and so that's why, like, when you go into 12-step programs, they always recommend 90 meetings in 90 days. 1 meeting a day. Go, you know, talk to people who are going through the same thing that you're going through. And then once you pass that 90 days, pretty much everything's out of your system. You're kind of
Yeah.
kind of a blank slate. And then I had another month under my belt with self-control and kind of getting my mind back to what it used to be. Still not back to where it 100% was. Like there's way too many squirrels loose all the time. But
I know what
yeah,
that's like, man.
getting more self-control, after that month. After that, like people, like I got invited to a barbecue and there was people just drinking their faces off, and I was fine just sitting there around drinking water, and I asked for a milkshake and they made me a milkshake, and milkshakes were kind of my retreat during all that. Like I would go.
Was that like your guilty pleasure to overcome not having alcohol?
It was milkshakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny because for my wife it was like root beer floats.
Yeah.
Like
It's
she never
replacing all
really
that
did
sugar.
Sweets beforehand, like she didn't really like sweet stuff.
Mhm.
But then when she got sober, like she just was like hardcore into the chocolate and the milkshakes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go down to Cold Stone and get their savory strawberry shake.
Mm.
And it was
Yum, yum.
it's like a $5 milkshake, and I'm in there like 4 times a week. Like they're just like, "Hey, Fresh, you want the milkshake?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hey, man, you know what? That's still less money than alcohol.
I was just
True.
thinking that it's probably still cheaper than
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
I was
cheaper.
I was spending like $20 every 2 days, so $10 a day on booze, because I was drinking cheap beer at the end. But yeah. What's Smitty saying?
It's like fucked up. I spend like a decent amount of money, I guess, on my God's gift lettuce, because I'm not
Yeah.
going to call it the devil's lettuce. But truthfully, I was spending a shit ton of money on my antidepressants anyway.
Yeah,
Like somebody's going to fuck you. Whether it's the pharmaceutical drug dealers or whether it's the other kind.
But if
It's
you-
the
no
same way
kidding.
with me and how I eat. Like I spend a lot more money on like organic food and like grass fed meat and stuff. But you know what? Like I could be spending that money on medical bills and prescriptions and other drugs later. So
Everyone has their own economy that they
Yeah.
live by.
Well, and I read the Dark Tower series, and there's a scene where the gunslinger goes and meets Stephen King, drunk Stephen King, and it's kind of bizarre. I won't spoil any more than that, but he's sitting there watching Stephen King just slurping away at beer after beer after beer, and he watches him drink like 4 beers, and
Wait, this is in the book?
yeah, it's in the book. And so the gunslinger's sitting there thinking, he's like, I just watched this dude slug the equivalent of 2 loaves of bread, and that just kind of opened my eyes. I'm like really? I had never thought about the caloric crossover.
Yeah.
What the equivalent of like Stephen King sitting there or the gunslinger sitting there watch Stephen King just swig back all these beers, and he's got this little paunch, and like I look down, I'm like, man, I'm almost 200 pounds. What happened?
Hi, Pippa.
What's up, Pippa? So we got completely off topic, but that's all right.
If I-
All right, sobriety is always worth talking about, because I know a lot of people out there watching are in recovery as well. So always worth talking about
Heck
how we
yeah.
kind of get through our days and kind of things that opened our eyes. But yeah, I still love a good milkshake. Like I'm a sucker for a milkshake.
Does it bring all the boys to the yard?
It does. It does. The savory strawberry milkshake at Cold Stone will bring all the boys to the yard.
Especially you.
I might be the only dude that gets it. If anybody wants to know how to get them to perfect it, tell them to throw a couple raspberries in.
Nice.
Throw a couple raspberries in the savory strawberry milkshake. Oh, it's so good. Now I'm gonna
Have you
make
ever
Jack
done
steak down there.
a milkshake vape?
Yeah.
Have you ever mixed up like your perfect in real life milkshake into a vape?
At the time, it was perfect, and I spent months on it, and I was a crazy person, and people got to watch me break down live on live shows
Aw.
and in videos, just watching me lose my shit.
Oh,
Toonie was around then. Toonie remembers what I was like. I was fucking crazy.
Is that the one
I
you
was
still
like,
get?
I was like version 37, strawberry
Aw.
milkshake.
What was the secret ingredient? A little blackcurrant or something? I forget what the secret ingredient turned out.
Yeah, because I wound up circling back around to the
Of
recipe.
course it
I
was
forget,
blackcurrant.
huh?
I said, of course it was blackcurrant.
It might have been at the time. It might have been at the time. Now it would be completely different. Like a really good strawberry milkshake vape to me now would be completely different than what I did. I would do something like FA milk, some of the liquid barn vanilla ice cream, some of the strawberry jam, probably some BSO strawberry, uh, maybe a little bit of the Inaware raspberry. Probably throw a little bit of like sour lemon in, just cause.
Malt it up a little bit with something.
I could throw some Flavor West malt, or I could use TPA malted milk, or Flavor West strawberry milkshake has a nice malt.
Vape train milkshake.
Vape Train
I was
milkshake.
just gonna say, I know there's some wheels turning in Emily's brain.
Well, I'm thinking about doing a strawberry rhubarb milkshake.
No, I'm thinking about making a strawberry rhubarb milkshake.
Oh
We can both make strawberry rhubarb milkshakes.
You two are like brother sister. I'm telling you.
no!
We're in each other's brains like a
We
lot of
are.
times.
Great minds think alike.
Hi, Robert.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. I got liquid barn vanilla ice cream sitting right here. Don't worry,
You
people. I've
do
got way
yours,
more
I'll
than
do
that.
mine.
I know people saw just that little bit in the bottom. Don't worry, I've got bunches more. Don't worry, people. I don't run out of that flavor.
Don't get itchy, folks.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Hey, you know what I want to know? Michelle's here. What is
So,
your
Robert,
clove
say that.
recipe? Is it only just clove, or do you put other little tiny ingredients?
I never so when I was trying to like mix my perfect clove, I never got there. Like I never got to perfection. I got close. Steph, you guys know Disco Potato, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She thinks what I didn't have in there was nutmeg. She thinks that's what the missing ingredient was. But I gave up. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I gave up on trying to perfect my mix because I tried Vaporfi's Heavenly Clove, which had like the right flavor profile, but like instantly I knew it was like a bit too intense, and so I just started working on different ways of diluting it down and mixing it so that the nicotine would drop down to a level that I would need it at, and then eventually all what I vape now is just simply straight Vaporfi Heavenly Clove. I buy it at 12 milligram nic, and then it's also when I buy it I get it at a 50-50 PG VG because you need the PG to carry the flavor. And then I add 50% PG, 50% VG to dilute it down. So it's like 3-to-1. And so I get the nicotine down to like 3 milligrams. But that's what I'm vaping on. And that's what I've been vaping on. I never could quite get the mix. I know that like Vaporfi as a company, I think they're doing PMTAs because they're still selling everything. They haven't closed their doors or anything. But my plan was, and it's what I did, before September 8th, 9th. Fuck, whatever. We all know the date. I just can't remember right now. I stocked up on Vaporfi Heavenly Clove. Like I have like a year's supply of Heavenly Clove, and then remember every bottle I have, mixes out like times 4. But my plan was if I couldn't, I also bought a couple little 30 mils of it to send to you and to send to Fresh, and have you guys figure out what the fuck it is because I clearly couldn't do it. But like you guys are masters. I mean, honestly, anyone on this show in general could probably figure out what the fuck the mix is, but I could never do it.
I was curious. I didn't know if you made it yourself or.
I got close. I mean, my mixes were like I've tried. It was just straight clove, and you learn that you have to use very, very, very little. I've tried cinnamon in that mix, which was like a drop, like literally a drop. I've tried some crazy shit in there to try to get the flavor that I was looking for, and I just never really got to it.
Well, we have some really nice spices nowadays, like Flavora eggnog and bakery spice, and there's some good ones now.
I think it's nutmeg. I think nutmeg was the ingredient that I just couldn't figure out. So like if at some point I have to try to remix, that's what I would do. But like it doesn't make any sense for me to go buy things and try when like I have people like you that, like you could be like, oh, that's blah, 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 blah. And with you guys, it's not even like that. It's like, oh, that's That's Flavor West. That's
What-
not
what-
even that's not Flavor Apprentice. No. That's Flavor West.
I have another question. You're probably sick of hearing this, but
Go for it.
when we gonna get That's What She Said back?
I don't know, man. So right now, and I am going to answer your question. I'm just going to go slightly off topic. Right now, I am doing a podcast with Grim Green's wife, Casey Pickles,
Oh, awesome.
and Disco Potato. The only thing is that our podcast is only available to Nick's Patreons, so it's not public. And as far as That's What She Said, because of all the regulations and bullshit, Ruby had to get a different job, because they weren't making the money that they needed to make on the vape products anymore, the mods or the juice, since they can't sell either legally. And so she is working nights now, and that's why we have no show. So at some point in the future, if her hours change, if she can change her hours, she gets enough time in there, then I think that we will start it up again, I think. But right now she works every night.
Yeah,
And
I
then
had a
she gets
feeling
off
that was
one
it.
night a week, and then she wants to spend it with her family, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a scheduling issue at the moment. Danielle hopped over and does now Tuesday. It's a little. I'm happy for Danielle what I'm about to say, but Nick's Tuesday show, Tuesday Bro Tuesday, I named that show, and so now it's called Tuesday Bro News Day, and Danielle was on it with him, and I'm happy for Danielle. I'm just a little sad that the show that I named is no longer named that. So
You had a good run.
I had a good run. I'll get over
Yeah, he
it.
did.
You know that show you guys did when Casey came on, it was one of my favorites.
I love Casey.
Yeah.
Um,
And
I
she was
will-
on Logan's podcast, and she's freaking. It was a great podcast.
Logan's a great interviewer.
Yeah.
He really is. He makes it easy for you to just talk nonstop about yourself, and then not even realize that you are. So, TMS 420. I don't know. Check. Maybe even hit one of them up. Hit
Yeah,
either
you still
Josh or
can.
Ruby up.
They're still selling them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's still printing like a madman. Yeah.
Harmonic Arch Ultralights.
Mine's over here.
I am gathering all the flavors that are within arm's reach to make this milkshake, because I don't want to.
Oh, so you're gonna make it right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a dark crust.
I don't want to move because.
Yeah, I'm
Padme-
gonna do one too, and it's gonna be better than Fresh's.
Is that what you're? You know what? You know the funny thing that's gonna happen? Like, we're gonna start talking about our recipes, and it's gonna be like the exact same thing. Like that's.
Wait, then don't talk about them. Then do your recipes,
we won't
and then
talk.
let's see if you do.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
I know.
That's the thing, Michelle. It's like me and Emily. We have like a combined brain,
Yeah.
and so we're going to come up with pretty much like the exact same ingredients on top of each other. I know I'm using two that she's not gonna have. Padme finally jumped down. All right, I can get the other two flavors that I want.
As always, I
Whoops.
turn my camera off, but I'm still here.
The mixing demons.
What, you don't want anyone to see what you're mixing?
No, I don't want anyone to look I don't want to be putting my butt in your faces while I go get my flavors.
I don't mind.
When I get my flavors, I'll turn the camera back on.
All right.
What you
as long as
gonna do,
still put
DeMillan?
your-
I don't know. I'm looking at all my strawberries to see what I'm going to mix with that rhubarb that I've got.
I'm gonna mix a little apple in for some tartness, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of
Ooh.
extra cranberry in there for some. Yeah,
Tart?
even more tartness.
Do you guys always when you come up with mixes during the show? Do you post them
Oh yeah.
always?
Yep.
I usually don't.
Unless they turn out to be a dumpster fire.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to post a dumpster fire.
Yeah, Josh is sending me a replacement for my purple because the upper rail snapped.
Yeah, this is actually my second base because of that.
Yeah, he said he figured out why the purple.
Yeah,
Oh.
it had to do with the moisture in the room when he was
Yeah,
making them or printing them. At some point, I haven't bothered him about it because I know they've both been really busy. But he's going to make me like a black nylon top because I want to use it with my original Monarch
Oh,
in lieu of
nice.
the brass, because the brass
Yep.
is super heavy,
Yep.
you know, and it tarnishes super easy. And I'd love to be able to put like a black nylon cap on here. I think that'd be really cool.
He makes black aluminum too, I think.
Yeah,
I like Josh. He's like super freaking tall.
he is
remember-
pretty tall.
I remember when I met him, I'm like, holy shit, you're freaking tall.
Ruby's pretty tall too, though.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking short.
I think Ruby's still mad at me for making her try Phantom ravioli. It was like a pizza, like a pizza vape.
I don't think that girl could ever be mad at you.
I love Ruby.
Me too. And honestly, like to finish what I was saying about what you asked, I do like I genuinely I miss doing that show so much. It's ridiculous. You know, it was like not only because it was like every Tuesday night we would meet, work on our outline for the show. We'd spend like 2-3 hours, but also like catching up. And it was like, you know, what I always equate to things are bands. So it was like we had our little band and we were really, that was like our practice, you know, and then Thursday we'd have our show. And it was like filling that hole that not being able to perform live, you know, because of the pandemic has, I don't know, it sucks. It sucks, but it's unavoidable.
Yeah, it does. Right. So she doesn't do the band stuff anymore, huh? Ruby hasn't done that in a couple years. Just singing with that band she was in for a while.
No, that was a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
Oh, what I was going to say is I will send, like, just people on the panel. I can't send it to chat because I'll get in a lot of trouble, but I'll send you guys, like, a link if you want to that podcast we're doing.
Yeah, please.
Especially because, like, the shit that comes out of Casey's, like, the reason it's not public is because we talk, like, you think we would talk about, like, too much shit on That's What She Said? Oh, my God, nothing. We've all gone way too far and shared way too much on this thing to make it, like, completely public.
Well, I could just imagine. I mean, you know, Casey, she's been for her job, you know, like the band promotions and stuff, and she's been all over the country, and different places in the world. She's got to have some great band stories.
We actually have talked about like that a lot because we haven't crossed paths, but like the company that she works for, I deal with in Philly, Live Nation.
Yeah,
they're
and
things like that.
They're like
they're
the
huge
big one now.
Well, because like when they came into Philly Live Nation, they basically like bought out a lot of venues, and then they took some of the really good like people that were running the various venues and hired them away. You know, so it's like not only they got some of the venues, but they hired the good people. Like Mike Contact at the World Cafe in Philly was hired away, and like so many people I know were hired away and working for Live Nation now. So, I mean, it's sad that like they're swallowing up these independent venues, but you know,
Well,
what it is.
Freaking capitalism at its best, right? The big boy eats all the little boys.
Yeah, and that's what's happening.
A friend of ours, he just retired. He was a police officer forever. He has a dog he trained for bomb sniffing, and he's working for Live Nation doing, you know.
Oh, really? Like doing security and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
might as well let the dog. You know, the dog probably is happier working anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. Where is my best friend Josh's doppelganger today?
Oh, bye.
Sam,
He is
I think.
hanging out with his kids.
Oh, yeah, Sam.
Sam, like
I am
seriously,
Sam.
it freaks me out so much because he looks so much like my friend. It's crazy.
Hey, Phil, bye.
I don't need that.
Yeah, hey,
I
Phil,
need
bye.
that. There we go, Liquid Barn.
I love this Manhattan, but it has such strong magnets. I got to be careful where I put it because it like sticks to everything.
Walk by the refrigerator and it goes chunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the magnet in the button on the Monarch.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Now it's not going to work on this one.
Yeah, usually it pulls off all the time with something.
Okay,
metal.
and so for the one time, it's not really. All right, let's try the other
Of course,
Monarch.
when you go to show it.
There we go.
Oh, it pulls right off?
Yeah, because it's just held in with a magnet.
Oh. I love magnets.
Magnets are fun. You got to get the old.
They're so magnetic.
The old hard drive magnets are insanely strong.
Oh.
Addy, did you took apart a hard drive and pulled that out?
Yeah, I took about so many. Like the really super old hard drives, the magnets are, you can put them between your hand and they'll stick.
Damn.
We always used to use cow magnets at work. You know what a cow magnet is?
No.
It's a magnet that they shove down a cow's throat, and then it gathers up all the stuff that he's eaten that could be magnetic, like,
What? Really?
stuff like that. And it stays in the cow, so it doesn't end up going through the cow. And so you get a cow magnet, and they're super strong, and then you can, use it to fish for things, to get
You
it
drop in the sewer or whatever.
I've never heard of that.
Stuff. But yeah, that blew my mind that they had that was a thing.
That's crazy. Well, how's a cow not pass the magnet? It's crazy.
I don't know.
Ren says fake news.
Fake news.
She just wrote fake news.
I swear it's a thing. Unless they were joshing me the whole time about it.
Gee, that never happens in electrical gang, does it? I'm going to use some of that graham cracker pie crust, Emily.
Oh,
I want a dark crust.
you do
Oh,
that.
really, Miss Thing?
You're
Right
not
when I
paying
got the
enough
keyboard
attention to
out.
me, you man.
Says, who, man? Where's my lap? And she immediately jumps to the floor after I move my keyboard out of the way for her to get into my lap. She just keeps going right to the floor.
Swaggy agrees with me. It is used to prevent hardware disease in cows.
Hardware disease.
Hardware disease.
Is that so the cow doesn't get a hard drive?
You guys are pulling our legs now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this a vaping cow? I got the hardware disease.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, there we go. I think that
I'm
makes
pretty
it. I think
confident, Fresh, that mine's gonna be quite different than yours.
I know mine's gonna be way different because I'm using a bunch of ingredients.
Like ingredients that you know that she doesn't have?
I know at least one of these she does not have.
Okay.
And probably a VSO because Emily has everything else.
Yes. Well, I'm using
Yeah,
two. I'm using two VSOs.
One flavor house I don't have too many of.
The second you get them, though, it would have been like, oh yeah, that's the exact same recipe that I came up with. But go ahead, Emily. Are you done?
Let's see.
Wait, Fresh, are you done mixing already?
No, I've got the recipe. I want completed, and so now it's just putting everything together. So let's go ahead and start with flavor art milk. So I'm doing flavor art milk at 1%.
I have flavor art milk.
It's a really good flavor.
Yeah, because I used to make this mix. It was like basically Fruit Loops. It was like the milk from Fruit Loops after you ate the Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
So it was like basically Fruit Loop flavored milk.
Nice.
That would be good.
That sounds tasty.
It was actually pretty good, but it was like too sweet for my taste.
So vanilla ice cream by Liquid Barn. Of course, the best. Doing that at 4%. .2 grams of that.
You finish telling us your mix, and then I'll tell you mine.
She's switching things out on the fly because it's spot on
No,
so
mine's.
far.
I'm filling up VG right now. It's already mixed.
Oh wait, Fresh. What is your main ingredient? What's like the highest percentage?
Well, I mean, highest
which-
percentage and main ingredient are two separate things, but highest percentage is Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream.
Okay, Emily, are you using Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream?
Nope.
No. Okay, what's your
okay.
second, Fresh? Second highest.
The second main ingredient would be strawberry jam by 1-on-1.
Emily?
That's gonna be the main
call,
flavor.
But I'm not using strawberry jam.
Ooh.
All right. We're off track.
Right, so they
today
are
for
gonna be
once,
different.
Emily. Sweet
It
cream.
smells divine.
Sweet cream by Vape Train Australia.
Not using that either. That's a good call as well, though. Excellent flavor. I'm liking the sound of Fresh's mix.
Doing it at 1%. Because it tastes like Twinkie filling.
It does. It's so good.
It's like adding
Oh,
a
that
little
sounds
bit of
good, VSO.
What's he saying?
He said they just made Frankenberry milk for boba tea. My kids loved it. Had
Okay.
a sip and had to vape some. I'm sorry, I can't understand the last sentence.
Had to vape some red.
Oh, his red. He has a recipe called red.
Okay.
Had to vape some red to get it out of his system.
DTF.
DTF. He's on the road. VSO rhubarb.
I remember the first time I was in here and I saw you guys calling Frank DTF, and I'm like, down the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence.
I'm like, I don't get it.
Not a coincidence.
Fresh, I don't think there's a single flavor in yours that is in mine.
Wow.
Winstead's here. What's up, Winstead?
Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Come on in here, Jen.
We're doing strawberry rhubarb mixes.
Come on down. You're the next contestant.
Hey ho bag.
Play.
Plinko. Play some Plinko.
VSO rhubarb. I got the show stealer here. She's ready to steal some shows. So let me show my kitty butt to your friends.
Oh.
She said, I'm so needy. I need so much attention from everybody.
It's too early, I think, for my cat to come down and harass me. She sleeps till like 2:00 usually.
Oh.
Nina! Nina! Come here, kitty cat. I guarantee she's upstairs on my bed right now going, fuck you. I ain't moving.
I don't hear the can
Who are you
opener.
talking to?
I'm super comfortable right now. Not moving.
All right, May. So, VSO rhubarb at 1.4. Then Decadent Vapors Rhubarb Cuddle, which is a rhubarb custard.
Oh, we do have one flavor in common.
Using that at 2%, which is relatively light for this flavor. Because it is not an overly concentrated flavor, but it is absolutely lovely. Yep, there we go. 2% Decadent Vapors Rhubarb Cuddle. What's after? Now we start building our strawberry. So we start with strawberry jam by 1-on-1, which is exactly what it says it is. It's a dark strawberry jam. I can't wait till this bottle's gone.
Were
so
any
I
of
can
Fresh's
use it.
ingredients in yours?
Strawberry jam.
You didn't use VSO
That's a
rhubarb?
great strawberry.
Yep, and VSO rhubarb.
So
How about you, Dimlin?
For what?
Do you have any? Oh my God, brain. Do you have any of the same concentrates?
The VSO rhubarb. That's the only rhubarb I have. So I'm stuck using it. But I mean, it's the best one. So
It's very
Yay.
good, yes.
I have FOMO, guys. I need
Tara.
this VSO rhubarb in my life.
Wait, didn't you say you were putting rhubarb in your mix?
Decadent Vapors Rhubarb Cuddle.
Oh.
All right, Shisha Strawberry at
VTA
1%.
VTA has a rhubarb, just rhubarb that's really good too.
Hey, Emily. I have a lesbian question for you.
Okay.
So I'm watching this thing on YouTube, and it's like these two girls that they've been doing like a lesbian like YouTube show for a while, but they did like it was like top 10 lesbian stereotypes, blah 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 blah. And you know they went through some of the like really main ones that like we all knew, but then they came upon one, and I'm sitting like this, and they're like, lesbians can't sit normally. And I've never, I mean, I'm guilty of it, but I've never heard of it. Like, have you ever heard of that before?
No.
Me
No.
neither.
I
mean, I'm
sit
guilty, like I said,
normally.
but like I've just never heard of it.
Like, how do lesbians sit?
We don't sit normally, apparently.
I've never heard that. No.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, 1% BSO strawberry, and the crowning ingredient, we've got 1/4% of flavor of caramel to give myself some brown sugar.
Oh
Yum.
yeah, you did. I'm loving your mix. That's sounding good.
Brown sugar is something I have tried in my clove mix before. That didn't do the trick either. I was trying to match, like, you know, like with a clove, you have like this the tip of it is like dipped in sugar, and so there's like that sweet aspect to it. But no.
All right, you want to hear my mix?
I do want to hear your mix.
All right. So I've got 0.25% Vape Train milkshake base,
Okay.
2% Milky Strawberry by SSA,
Okay.
2% Rhubarb Cuddle by Nick and Vapors,
Okay.
1% Anywhere Shisha Strawberry,
See, we
And-
got the crossover strawberries.
and then 3% Delosi Strawberry Milk.
Ooh,
Oh, yum.
nice call, Emily. Nice call. She went for the quick.
Oh, I love that. I love that flavoring.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
a good
good,
one.
right?
Yeah.
So I've tried Anywhere Rhubarb. I just can't get it to work. Like, it's just too green. Like, it's too
Yeah,
raw.
it's going out and grabbing like a thing of rhbarb out of the
Yeah.
backyard. Like
Which
it's
my mom
I
used
like
to
it.
do all the time. She would just go and like pick rhubarb straight from the plant and just eat it.
Wow.
I couldn't do that.
I would sprinkle sugar on it and do it.
She would add salt.
Salt?
Yeah, she'd sprinkle
I could
salt
see that.
on it.
Salt and tart, yeah. Or salt and savory, right? Yeah.
Tickling those senses. Yeah, but it's Anywhere rhubarb is like super duper realistic. You have to want that particular flavor.
Yeah. It's good if you want like a really authentic raw rhubarb.
Add some PG here.
Is that Dimlin's desk?
Yes. She
Did
got
I
that.
really
Is that like actual like stained little wood slats, or is that like a photo and like a mat?
I think it's a mat.
It looks
But
cool
every
as
time she
shit.
shows her mat, I always do one love. At least that's my brain tells me.
Yeah, that's her vape mat. That's so cool looking.
Yeah, it is
Cool.
super cool because it like legit looks like slats of wood.
Yeah, so I really like SSA's strawberry ripe and milky strawberry. The strawberry they use is just it's very like deep. It almost tastes like, you know how when you sometimes you add a little bit of hazelnut to a strawberry to make it more like red and ripe.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like that. Like it's a very, very full, deep strawberry. But it's soft. It's not as like potent or punch you in the face strawberry. But the strawberry that's there is complex, if that makes sense.
Man, I'll tell
Jennifer
you.
Winstead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, Jennifer Winstead says, "Damn, can't believe no one has taken advantage of my Strictly Dickly comment to make fun of me." Hey, Strictly Dickly, I'm just assuming you like dick. You're straight. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Friction.
We don't judge.
Strictly Dickly. I never heard that.
Hi.
Friction.
I slept in
Hey.
today.
Good for
You
you,
like that?
man.
Yeah, it was great. But I can't miss my show. This is my
Oh.
show. The show doesn't work without me. Right, Fresh?
We've all just been waiting for you to arrive. No one's actually done anything yet, so you're good.
Mhm. That's what I figured.
All right.
Ugh.
Apple.
I was playing video games with Rin last night. It was fun.
Oh, awesome. What'd you guys play?
We played Call of Duty, Modern
Duty.
Warfare, Battle Royale Zombie Mode.
Oh, Ren does
Oh,
like to kill
yeah.
some zombies.
Dude,
It
I'm
was a
so
good
bad at
time.
those games though, because I just always feel like there's someone sneaking up behind me, and it makes me all stressed out.
I am so bad at it, and she is now well aware how bad I am. She carried many a team.
I used to play with Nick Bissett, Daily Vape, and
Mhm.
he would just kick my ass so bad. It was embarrassing.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I have to get going.
Oh, because I joined.
No.
Yeah, it's because
Really?
James is here.
Yeah.
Have a good day, Emily. Say hi to Meg for me.
I will.
Bye, Emily.
Bye, honey.
Hi, guys. Good to see everyone.
Love you.
You
Bye.
What a sweet gal. I like her. We should keep her.
Crumble topping.
What are you guys making?
Strawberry rhubarb recipes.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, a milkshake. Strawberry milkshake.
Too.
No,
Right?
just the recipe, anything you want, but strawberry.
Oh, okay. But Fresh is doing milkshake
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, so did Emily.
because it's what got him off of alcohol.
Okay.
Right. 0.12. How's Mildred?
She's good. I had to go get her smokes just now when I woke up.
Enabler.
Yep. Yep. Sure did. It's really annoying. If I'm like wearing like a vaping t-shirt or something, I feel like dirty.
You're a hypocrite.
Yeah. Like, can I get a pack of smokes? Oh, it's not for me.
And then they look at your shirt, they look at you, they look
Yeah.
at your shirt.
Or they see me vaping like when I walk in, and I'm like, it's not mine. I'm over this. I'm better. Yeah.
Well, hopefully someday.
Yeah.
Okay, cross 0.18.
So I don't know what the hell I'm making, but I'm making something that looks like it'll be good.
All right.
I'm starting off with a blueberry by VSO at 2, Calipitter Chow
Oh,
at
Caterpillar Chow, yum.
at 1.5, Cookie at 0.5, Rhubarb at 3 VSO, Strawberry Baked, Wonder Flavors at 2, and Strawberry VSO at 3.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's
What
gonna be
is
really
Caterpillar
nice,
Chow?
I don't know.
Like a caramely cookie.
Is it? Okay.
That sounds good.
That's
Hi,
one of,
Emily. How you changed during my game changing session?
I know.
Rhubarb.
Do you guys have like a test, Addy, that you test your mixes in? So it's like
do.
consistent?
No.
My favorite is the Barrage.
So you're really good at re-wicking that?
Yeah. The other one I like is the Wasp Nano, because it's cheap and it does pretty much everything that like the Hadley and the Citadel can do, but for like $12.
Yeah.
So Chiba still uses the Velocity. I think it's hilarious.
I mean, the Velocity is a great atomizer.
It is. It's so. I used to have like 12 of them because I could get them cheap.
You can still get them cheap.
Yeah.
But
Michelle,
I don't blame it.
I use a Swiss method.
Go with it.
Oh, TM24 Pro.
A 22.
Oh, I can't. Oh, you're right. Shit. I gave my 22 to James Franklin.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's good. Okay. Throw that in the ultrasonic cleaner. Get all these little micro bubbles bursted and get this back to a.
Wait, don't you mix that with your
liquid.
mixing thing?
You did.
I did,
Aren't
but
you
but it's got a bunch of little micro bubbles. This is basically a foam at this point.
Oh, and that's from your mixer?
From the homogenizer, yeah.
Okay.
And so you throw it in the ultrasonic cleaner and it pops all the little micro.
Yeah, no, I used to.
That
That's how I used to like when I was mixing. I would put like a little bit of water in my ultrasonic cleaner and then just sit the bottles down inside of it and use that to mix.
Yeah, I throw a little bit of hot water in so that it mixes everything. Well, everything's nice and mixed. It's just popping those little micro bubbles. Get it back to a liquid state. So, I'll be back. Mimi, did you steal Ivana's spot? Oh.
I keep thinking back to that concert that your last live show, I think, that you did, Michelle.
The folk fest.
Yes,
That was a good one, man.
with that really cool stand-up bass player and that singer that's really good.
That lead singer, hubba hubba.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I sent.
Hubba hubba.
I don't
It's
remember.
baby. Look at that lead singer.
That's funny.
You should know that like all the women in our band are pretty much either gay or bisexual, though.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
You got a shot.
Oh yeah, I got a real good shot.
Yeah, you get there. You got it. Better shot than me, I would think.
Yeah,
Stay
Dimlin
hot.
has a shot for sure.
Yeah.
0.9 and 15.
Looking for point 2.
I am watching Dimlin so carefully because I still mix with like beakers and shit,
Oh my god.
and I haven't gotten into the scale universe.
Point
Scale-
2. Oh,
Scale-
come
scale
on.
is-
That's close enough. Come on, that's
That's
close enough.
good.
It's 1/100.
Scale is so much easier and cleaner. Like it's
Yeah.
just drops and you're done.
What is with this weather, Michelle?
It's weird. It's like because it was really cold earlier this week,
Yeah.
and today it's like I don't know. I think it's like, hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's about 75 degrees.
Yeah.
70
Yeah.
fucking 5 degrees in Philly in
Yeah.
got a-
November.
You got an
Yeah.
Australian Siri?
Oh no, she's Irish.
Oh, I like that.
I got
That's
a
my
thing for
favorite
Irish.
accent.
Like Irish and Scottish accents do me in.
Me
It's
too.
so bad.
Especially on a lady. Oh.
The only thing that gets me more than like a Scottish or Irish accent is like a Russian accent. Then
Russian.
I'm
That is
lost.
bizarre.
No, it's not. I'm Russian, dude.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. Okay.
I mean, technically, both sides are from the Ukraine, but it was Russia
Yeah.
when they left.
Yeah, I had my AC on last night in November.
Dude, I think I turned mine on for like an hour last night because my room was just getting way too fucking warm.
Yeah. It's unreal.
Well, because the problem is, it's like we've been running our heat because it's been so cold, and then it's like, oops.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So weird.
I don't know what Laura's talking about, but I'm interested.
Yeah, I like an orgasm in a bottle.
Jennifer has her AC on right now.
See? It's not just us.
What about a superpower where you orgasm at will?
Oh.
Wait, I
don't
think that
think you
there's
get
like a
anything
real
done.
thing where people orgasm like spontaneously, like too easily or something like that, like in random moments. That would probably suck. Like
That
you're in
would
line
ruin
at the
your life.
DMV and you're
Yeah,
like,
and you're just like, ah.
oh,
Make the DMV more bearable.
true, true.
Like those herbal essence commercials.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I'll have what she's having.
Nobody
Yeah.
gets to see my O face.
Your old face.
It's real awkward. Right, Kayla? My O face? Do I make a good one?
Give him a slap, Kay.
Mildred. Get it. You got it right. Huh. What did you say? Yeah, it was so quick. It usually misses it. It's so quick. You know?
That's not good.
Yeah. I'm really good at it.
16.
Really fast.
No one's faster than you.
Nobody. I'm so fast. Yeah.
Swaggy's trying to figure out who the hell Mildred is.
Mildred is Kayla, but that's her middle name. So we call her Mildred too. Because we don't like her because she smokes. She's dirty.
Not everybody falls straight asleep when they orgasm. Jennifer Winstead.
Yeah, I don't.
You have a feeling of accomplishment. You want to go accomplish something else.
Yeah, like cuddling.
Oh.
Accomplish cuddling?
Accomplish cuddling.
I like to be the little spoon.
I bet.
I stop at 1.
Yeah.
There you go, Dimlin. And,
Graham says I fall asleep during.
yeah.
That must be really bad sex, dude.
Yeah. You could hurt yourself.
Oh, Pippa Scale died after 4.5 years. That's a pretty
Oh.
good run
Yeah, I
That
think
is
you got
pretty
your
good.
money's worth.
for being so cheap. I mean, they're so cheap.
Yeah.
Graham has horrific sex.
Graham
Horrific.
nodding off doesn't count.
Hey, Ian.
Too funny.
I'm so excited to taste this mix because off the knuckle it was fantastic.
So what's the rule? Do you all have to wait until you're done mixing before you can taste?
No, they can taste anytime they want.
Anytime.
What sort of
Because I
strawberry
think,
rhubarb
Dimlin, are you
making?
vaping on it already?
No, I'm trying to get this Addy clear so I can put some more juice.
Oh, rather than
Yeah,
change out the
yeah.
cotton, you're just going to like vape it dry?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
vape. I try and vape it as dry as I can, and then
Yeah.
We're pretty lazy here.
No, I'm all on board for
Yeah.
that. That sounds good.
What's up, Johan? We're doing strawberry rhubarb mixes today.
And
What did you say?
it was nice to have Lumi with us last night.
Yeah, she was very sleepy. Very sleepy, Lumi. I hope she got her.
Oh.
Some rest.
I hope she was able to accomplish what she wanted to accomplish, which was stay up another couple hours.
Try to get back on a day shift.
Whoa.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what they make Photoshop for.
Mm.
Vagina pins.
So
I hope-
yeah.
What are we hearing in the background?
I hope everyone heard that.
What?
Vagina pics?
Yeah. There's
Is she
a
taking
picture of
vagina pics?
Beyonce. No, there's a picture of Beyonce and her underarm, like tiny fat that she has, looked like a vagina. And she
Oh.
said that's what they make Photoshop for.
Yeah, like you see some people they'll take like their finger and then they'll just like show like
Yeah.
and make it look like an ass crack or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Whatever.
it's like you got a dirty mind if you think that's what it was.
I always
There's
see the
Sam.
dirty things.
Hey Sam.
Doppelganger.
Yep, doppelgangers
Sam.
here.
Photoshop is for getting rid of the fat under your arms.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to show you guys this picture because we're talking about all this stuff. I'm going to show you guys my cock.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm excited.
Oh,
That's a
he's
good
ready.
looking- That's a good looking cock.
That's
Gizzard
Beautiful
Stew would be
cock I've
impressed.
ever
Gizzard
seen.
Stew, you and Gizzard Stew should trade cock pictures.
Uh-huh.
Gizzard, where are you?
Gizzard Michelle needs you.
See if I can summon him.
Summon him.
It's magical, Gizzard. You're
He's
missing
probably
it.
if the weather's okay out in the Midwest, he's probably out riding his bike.
Weather's so nice right now.
Mm.
It's unreal. I would take this year long. 75. Oh.
Can you unmute yourself?
All right. Let me go ahead and check this mix. Should be done.
what is the temperature here?
How'd yours turn out, Dimlin?
I'm still contemplating on dripping. I think I'm low enough on my Addy that it's dry enough.
Winstead.
Friction does know what a good looking cock is. It's true.
Let's
There's some good comments in chat.
Well, mine came out good. I like what the apple did, and I like what the cranberry did. I mean, the apple kind of made it a little bit tart and sweet at the same time, and the cranberry helped with the tartness. I did graham cracker pie crust at 1.2, strawberry jam at 1.2, crumble topping at 0.8, VSO cranberry at 0.6, VSO rhubarb at 1.6, VSO apple at 0.6 and VSO strawberry at 0.8.
Very nice to me.
Thanks, yeah. It came out nice.
All right, let's try the strawberry rhubarb milkshake with brown sugar.
Sugar.
Oh,
That caliper shower kind of tastes a little bit like crumble topping.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's getting published instantly. All right, let's publish that one.
That's a winner.
That's a real winner. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make mine live as well.
I'm gonna
Guys are
hold
just
off.
professionals. My God, my hair is a mess right now.
I'm holding off.
This
It's
is almost
good.
verified, I think. 1, 2,
I think I need a
3,
little bit more
4,
fruit in mine.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Verified.
Yes.
Sam, my dog does that. My dog, Itsy Bitsy, does that when I'm trying to sleep. Like, she can lick herself all fucking day, but it's mainly like in bed at night when I'm trying to sleep. It's and it just, that shit gets old fast. I feel you there.
I always name these after Dawn from a Door, don't I? So now I have to think of it. Now I have to think of something clever with Dawn in it.
For the mix you just did?
Anytime I do strawberry rhubarb, because she's the one who got me my very first.
And this was like a
rhubarb
milkshake?
concentrate. Yeah.
All right.
Think of something cool.
Dawn shake?
Dawn shake.
Something with bondage.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Ooh. Safe word is Dawn. I don't know. Come on, people. Help me.
I'm
Help,
not
help
good at this.
fresh03. His brain's not working.
Help him.
Shake it till dawn.
Oh.
Crack of Dawn.
That's a good one.
Oh, crack at dawn. That's really good Cherokee Vapor.
Perfect jerky.
That's fucking amazing.
No,
there
no
you
more
go.
help needed.
Yep. Problem solved.
I think you could always get
She got me
Addy on
my very first. She got me my very first rhubarb concentrate that actually worked, which was the rhubarb crisp by 1-on-1, which is excellent. Yeah, since then I've been naming all my strawberry rhubarb recipes something about Dawn, but crack of Dawn.
Red Dawn would be too obvious.
Red
Addy, you got
Dawn
a
was the
question
very
from
first one I
Sam?
mixed. Red Dawn was the very first one. That's still an awesome recipe. That's still one of the best strawberry rhubarb vapes I've made.
And one of the best movies.
It is. Wolverines. Anyway,
I love that.
What are you guys doing today on this beautiful Saturday?
it's chilly out here, but now I'm probably gonna have to make Jax take me to go get a milkshake.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jax, you want to go for a milkshake?
Do you have
How's that
are Cold Stone still around?
Oh yeah, we still got a Cold Stone.
I
Actually,
have my eyes.
Jax had never had Cold Stone up until about a month ago.
Whoa, snap.
The
So
whole
I
experience
took
is
her-
just so cool. Watching them chop the ice cream and mix it.
Well, they did their usual
done
thing
that.
where they like scoop out a bunch and then they start working on it, and then they're like, "Oops, we made too much. We're upsizing you."
Oh.
Yeah, she
Nice.
ordered a small and wound up with like this giant thing of ice cream. She's just like,
I know.
"This is the best thing ever, fresh03." Yep, pretty good.
What mod are you using there, Fresh?
The Eve Dillo, aka the Evil Dildo.
Okay.
For sure.
Ever since I got it, that's been my
Got one
mod.
too.
I've been using like dual parallel mods for so fucking long that I don't even I don't know what's on the market. I don't know regulated mods at all.
Well,
This
the
thing
evil
for a
dildos.
dual 21700 mod is so tiny.
And look at how.
Yeah, it does look pretty tiny. Dimlin, that's the same exact one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See how it comes apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Isn't that weird?
Is that so you can change the panel?
The
So you
battery.
can change the batteries out.
Oh, let's say it again. And then
Something
flip
like
it?
that.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
black
oh, oh,
batteries,
oh.
okay.
And then you
That
just kind of
really is tiny as fuck.
you kind
It
of
is.
just set the batteries in there. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know. I have
electric's in
18
front of it. It's a,
It's a 21700, but I have my 18650s in there. But
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha. And then I'm guessing that the board is in front of the batteries then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Like right in the middle. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's really tiny for dual parallel 21700.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy small.
Or I shouldn't say dual parallel, regulated. This is a dual parallel 21700.
Yeah, I mean,
I use a topside light all the time.
this is always my comparison that I show people because everybody knows the size of a Minikin, B2.
Yeah.
Right next to it, like it's barely taller and it's actually
Yeah.
thinner. It's actually thinner than the Minikin.
It's cool.
it's heavy though. I gotta
is.
say.
Well, you got
But
two
I mean, you got
batteries
two,
in
you
it.
got two 21700 batteries in it. Of course,
Yeah.
it's gonna be heavy.
Take those out, it won't be heavy anymore.
But yeah, when I opened this thing up, when I opened the package up, I was like, son of a bitch, that's small. But it's fantastic. It's tough. I knocked it on the ground. Everything. Just keeps on going.
There is a question for you guys from
Yeah.
Johan. I hope I said that right. Just for interest's sake, if you had to choose one flavor brand to mix with, not in terms of variety, in terms of flavor intensity / quality, what would it be?
Wonder Flavors.
Flavor art.
He didn't even hesitate. Wow,
Um,
I don't know what I would pick.
Wonder Flavors has pretty much the whole gamut covered of the things that I vape,
Yeah.
and they're very consistent, and the quality is always way high. Like if I was only gonna vape fruits, I would vape BSO.
Yeah, agreed.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I'm not always just a fruit guy. And if Swaggy starts putting out like custards and stuff like that, it would probably be like game over for me.
Yeah.
But just in terms of sheer variety and the quality that you get, just overall on the brand of the things that are available, it would be Wonder Flavors because quite frankly, I could vape this shit right here, strawberry cheesecake.
Yes.
I could vape that shit all day, every day at like 3.5%, and I would be happy. But then I would go strawberry blind after like a week, and
Yes.
then I would be
And you'd be so
I
sad.
would be out of luck.
Yeah.
Zippy says flavor art. Toonie, what you got, man?
I'm with you, Freshy D. Same.
Wonder Flavors?
Yeah, Wonder Flavors and BSO.
Yeah.
I go flavor art because it's the flavorings are built for us vaping, so they're the safest out there for us, and they have everything from everything to everything.
They do it. Flavor art does have a lot of really good flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I can only personally really speak for clove concentrate, but Flavor Art has the best.
No.
I've tried just about all of them.
Flavor art. Flavor art is the best clove concentrate.
You think?
Oh,
I have theirs. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it because it was because I mixed it with. What did I mix it with? I mixed
I
it
like
with sweet and
Delosi's
smoky and like a little bit of red burley, and I had a dejarum.
Really? She's
Yeah,
fucking...
on like 3 ingredients, I had a dejarum. Like it's sugar lips and everything.
You should send that to me.
I could, yeah. Where's
She's
the recipe?
getting
I've got
excited.
the recipe here. Right?
I just don't know if I'll have all the ingredients. I might. Concentrates don't go bad, or do they?
Mm-mm. After like 10 years.
It's
Yeah,
not that
it
long.
takes a long time for them to go bad.
Okay.
Like a really long time. Or you have to actively be trying to destroy them.
Yeah, like be a dick to them.
Leave the top off too long.
Don't
Yeah,
be
as long as they're
afraid
cool
flavor.
and out of the light, they last a long time typically.
Yeah, like there's some that lose intensity really quickly, like
You claim sugar cookie.
sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Capella
I just
sugar
don't buy
cookie
that.
loses intensity
I don't
really
buy it.
quickly. I
I've
mean,
had
there's
a cou-
people. There's like Slash has a bottle of sugar cookie that he's had for like 2-3 years, and he's still really happy with it. And
Yeah, I like my sugar cookie. I have.
I buy 10 mils of sugar cookie at a time because I just don't like it after about 3 months. So
Oh, delicious.
Fresh, have you tried the VSO clove? I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it yet. I don't think. Do I have it?
No, he said yours is coming this week. Then you can judge.
Oh, okay. Then it'll probably be VSO clove.
Yeah.
Smells nice. I did smell it.
Where's my
I
recipe?
like Delosi clove. Has anyone had that?
I do not. I'm gonna have to mix up, Michelle, a eggnog clove.
Eggnog clove.
Yep.
Now you're getting crazy. I gotta turn the air on.
Well, you know I'm
sweating.
crazy.
You are crazy. I forgot.
I even named it
Who am I
after you,
talking
Michelle.
to?
What?
I even named the recipe after you. I called it.
No,
Dull
you
Diamond.
did.
I did.
Really?
I called it Dull Diamond.
Oh,
That's so cute.
that's really sweet, man.
So it is 0.25% of flavora clove.
A quarter?
0.25%. Yep.
Like 25%.
0.25.
0.25.
0.25.
I was gonna say, like,
25%.
dude, that's like unfucking vapable, man.
It
Yeah,
would be
that's
unvapable.
too much.
Because yeah, I used to use like it's
1% of
sorry.
flavora clove is unvapable.
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, dude. That's the thing about clove. It's kind of like using cinnamon. You got to go real light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
25%.
Yeah, so, I'm good. I'm good.
This was my all flavora recipe that I did. That's right. It was 0.25% of flavora clove, 0.75% sweet and smoky tobacco,
Okay.
Turkish tobacco at a quarter by
I have
Flavora.
that actually.
Yeah.
We're like these are some of like close to some of mine.
vanilla custard by
I've
Flavora.
never
at
tried
one.
that. Never tried vanilla. I wonder. See, there's some missing ingredient. Maybe that's
There always is.
you know.
But I just added the vanilla custard for just a little bit of like a little bit of creaminess. So
Yeah.
I mean, you could certainly replace that with anything creamy. You just want a little bit of creaminess on that exhale. Smooths everything right out.
You know, the thing is, like, I would get back to mixing and trying again, but like I'm already there. Like the Heavenly Clove mixed down is my perfect vape. There's no reason to look any further.
That's what you
How
think.
can you just vape one thing?
Yeah,
Because
how
I
could you
love
do
it.
That is
Because
so
it took
boring.
me honestly, it took me a very long time to figure out like what mixture of their flavor I
Yeah.
liked. And then it also took me a long time to find like my favorite addy, my favorite kind of coil I like to vape on, the favorite type of coil I like to vape on, and then refining it until you get your perfect vape. And then once I'm at that point, I'm good. Like honestly, like once I'm at a point where I'm happy with it, I don't feel the need to do better.
There's
Although
so many flavors.
yeah, but with that said, I will say this: like, for the longest time, I was using the God, now I can't even remember the name of it. Fuck me. It was a top airflow. It was the light version of the Addy, which came out like a little bit after the original one.
Yeah, I
because
know
it
what
was
you're
made out of
talking
aluminum.
Yeah.
The original ones were stainless, and then they had like they were like cast aluminum is the ones that got popular. Aeolus Light.
Yeah.
So I vaped on that for a long time because I loved the flavors of it. And then I just started trying more wide open Addies and switched. And then like the TM24 was the deal for me. And then James Franklin got me to use the Eclipse cap, and I'm good. I'm at my perfect vape. I really am. How do you not get vapor's tongue on it? I don't know,
Yeah.
Sam. I don't. I drink a lot of water.
That's weird.
Smoke a lot of
I
pot.
don't ever drink water.
You should drink water. You should drink
Yeah.
water.
Water.
You drink some water.
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 Mhm.
Hey, Michelle, don't tell Palmer's Powders, but I'm sending him this.
Oh,
That's pretty.
I love it, man.
Wow.
Anything from Addy Tooney is cherished. Oh, he has a question.
Michelle, how are you doing on coils?
If I may, I mix.
Dude, I use fucking 24 gauge Canthal round wire that are spaced. I like when I
That's
make my
it?
coils, I just make up a shit ton at a time, put them in a
Okay, got
container,
it.
and I'm good. And honestly, you pull the cotton out. I grab my I've got like one of these brass brushes.
Yep.
Clean up
I
the
use
coils.
those.
Like those coils, honestly, I get like a year out of my coils.
Right?
Yeah.
It sounds
too.
gross, I know that, but it's a fact.
I
Yeah,
get
y'all
easily.
got
I,
the
I
red
like how
ones.
we're all breaking out our coil brushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, man.
Mine's out at the sink.
Because I've got that one for knocking all the crud off of.
Yeah.
And once it's clean, I've got that one.
Oh, you even have a second one. Smart.
Yeah. And that's just to brush everything.
I need to get another one because sometimes I'll use my brass brush to like clean the screen in my grinder, And then the next time I go to clean my coils, my vape tastes like shrubbery for a little bit.
Shrubbery?
So I've got stainless and brass.
I thought we weren't supposed to use those on our coils.
Yeah,
The
you can use
metal.
it to knock. You can use it to knock the crud off of.
Max, you're 6 wraps. I'm 24 gauge Canthal, 5 wraps spaced on each side. So you're just you're a little higher with your ohm rating than me. But I don't know what power you're vaping at. You know, I'm on a parallel box, so you could be like on a. What does Max usually vape on? Do you guys know?
I don't know.
Okay.
He'll tell
He
you.
said he's a single.
Oh, he says
coil
I'm a
guy.
single coil. Oh, okay, that's why. Gotcha. All right.
Hey,
Just
Blaney,
like
single
me, I'm
coil,
a 40 watts.
40 watts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hadley.
Hadley, nice.
The Hadley's a very good one.
Johan had a question about
So
how
you-
to keep
How to
control.
organize? How I organize my flavors,
Yeah.
Johan, is I do buy major flavor house, and then I'll do. I've got these bins back here. I don't know if
Fresh
you have.
bins.
I don't know if you have access
The
to.
million.
This is how I do it.
What a dork.
I don't know if you have access to a dollar store, but they sell these at the dollar store. And I do the major flavor houses, and then I do like A through F, and then G through P, and then P through completion. So that's my 1, 2, 3, and that's how I store them. But someone did put the good suggestion out there for you, Johan, is make sure that you are on ELR and update your stash.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I fell way behind on that, and there's no
Me
way that I
too.
could. There's no way that I have time in the world to go through and get everything.
It would take like a whole
Updated.
week of dedicated.
I would have to have.
One
I would
by
have to
one.
have Jack. I would have to get Jack sitting in here on the computer and have her
Yeah.
enter the flavors for me.
Yeah.
Hi, Corey. You know, Wendy had a great idea. Every time you do a recipe, you just click on the flavor and add it to your stash.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's a
gotta
good idea.
Slowly do it that way.
I will do that with my current recipe.
There you go.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
There's my VSO collection.
So fancy.
Yeah, but you end up with a lot of those boxes.
Yeah. I
But they
bet.
stack, you know, so
Yeah.
at least it's neat and condensed.
And you know right where to go.
Alphabetical.
Yeah.
Sweet and smoky is such. Like, I named that one of the top flavors of the year last year. That sweet and smoky, just because it goes with every single tobacco.
Oh, I love it too.
It's so good. It just finishes off every tobacco, gives it that little bit that it needed. And okay, so there's Dull Diamond. All the flavors from Dull Diamond have been added.
I could never find when I was vaping commercial stuff, I could never find something that I liked enough to like stick with it. I always had to keep trying something new, and it's the same thing with DIY. There's
There
never
was
anything where I'm like, this is it.
There was a recipe out there called Captain Krusty that I still bought just over and over and over again, and it was a cinnamon honey oatmeal.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how they did. I'm not sure how they did it. I really don't know how they did the oatmeal on that. But man, was that stuff good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I can't wait to play around with the oatmeal BSO.
Me too.
Did you get the oat flakes fresh?
I did get the oat flakes. Yeah.
It's nice with some cereal 27.
Yeah, it's not bad. It wasn't what I was hoping for, but
Yeah.
I mean, for what it is what it says it is. So I'll give it credit there.
What's up, Cody?
I remembered that I liked the Sad Boy pumpkin cookie.
Oh,
So I went and bought some, and now it's just, I might as well have just bought a whole bottle of sucralose.
oh, it's no good. You
yeah.
can't do it.
Oh, God, the
Awful.
sucralose is the thing.
Yeah. I don't vape with any sweetener like ever. I always forget to put it in.
It's like
So
it
I
all
can't
gets in your
imagine.
mouth, and it's just, ugh.
Yeah.
I added sweet cream VTA at some point. Okay.
Julia says the oat flakes work great with yogurt. I bet they would.
Who your sister's here?
Angelita? Angela's like, I'll take it. I sent her up some of that pumpkin cookie and she's just been scarfing it
Oh,
down.
I wish I had somebody in real life that I knew that vaped, so I could like be like, "Hey, test this recipe. Do you
I've
like
got
this?"
I've got Jax. I can be like, hey, taste this, and
Yeah.
she's like, it's good for what it is, fresh03. But she has her mix. She has like 3 or 4 mixes that she makes that she really likes, and she doesn't experiment a whole lot.
Does she mix her own stuff?
Yeah, she mixes.
She has her
She
own
mixes
flavors
damn
and
near a
stuff?
liter at a time.
Oh wow.
Yep, she's got her own little DIY station in her room, and she's got a pretty sweet setup back there in her room.
Yeah.
She got like she's got like a 90-inch TV and
Nice.
giant king size bed. She's got the master suite, so she's got a walk-in closet, a bathroom.
Oh. We know who wears the pants.
Oh, that was part of the deal. I was like, you can have the master suite. I'll just I'll walk around in my underwear in the rest of the place.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Julia.
Yeah.
Put some pants
know.
on fresh03. No,
I
one
work
wants to
from
see
home,
that.
so I don't know anyone at work. I never have. It's weird.
I know my
I
work
worked
mates
this-
say, always ask me what are you vaping on today? You're nuts.
I've worked at this place for the past 6 years now, and I've still never. I've met one person one time from my company.
That's kind of cool, though.
It's
Yeah,
so
you're lucky you don't
bizarre.
have to go for those general meetings and all that crap.
We still have meetings every week, but it's just virtual. So like,
Right.
you get used to people's voices. But I couldn't pick anyone out of a lineup.
You don't have Christmas parties or?
No, because their main office is in Virginia, and then everybody else is throughout the country.
Wow, that's a whole different way of life.
Yeah, because we like I support. I work for the VA. I used to just do my local site, and now I support Honolulu, this place called Loma Linda, Sheridan, New
Loma Linda,
Hampshire,
California.
and I do cybersecurity.
I'm familiar with Loma Linda.
I'm familiar with their computers. I don't know where they are, what it looks like, or anything like that. But
People always trying to attack their computers or something?
yeah, we just keep everything up to date. They do like vulnerability scans every month, and it gives us a list of these machines have these vulnerabilities. So you
Gotta
need to
keep
bring
those-
the software up to date, and you need to patch this and that for every machine in the VA's network.
Gotta keep those crypto viruses out.
Yeah.
The VA has a lot of social security numbers, Dimlin.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Although
And all the
with
HIPAA
the new
stuff.
health, once the new health record goes into place, then that kind of goes out the window. Social security
Yeah.
numbers are out the window because there's no social security numbers in that system.
It's really fun,
It's
my stuff.
It's easy but time consuming, the new health record, the way they have us doing everything in it.
Yeah.
It's very time consuming.
You'll find shortcuts.
I
You see
love
me
it though
without pants
now.
on, Rollinson, man? Yeah, sure.
I used to work at the VA. I'd do 3 days a week at home, and then 2 days I'd have to go into the office. And I would schedule. I'm a vet too, so I'd schedule all my like doctor's appointments for the 2 days I was in.
Yeah.
And then I would just like go take my lunch and go to my doctor's appointment or something, and it was sweet. And now, because of Corona, everything's all like virtual and over the phone and stuff. So I just sit here and I work, and then I get on my webcam and I'll do like a group for my doctors or whatever. It's fun.
What's up, Steam Pugs?
What's up, Pugs?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Some of it's nice. A lot of our stuff, because of how far out things are booked, because like things are only running at like 25 or 50%.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff winds up getting pushed out into the community,
Mhm.
which means the VA schedules you out in like a civilian place and pays for it.
Yeah.
So
I like
there's a lot of
how
that
the
going on.
apple and the cranberries playing with the strawberry rhubarb.
Nice.
Nice and sweet and juicy, and then that
Yep.
little bit of tart berry in the back. Yeah.
Yep.
I love you guys.
We love you,
too,
Friction.
So
Yeah,
I'm
we're
trying
gonna have
to
to do
think.
something today. It's pretty gorgeous out.
Yeah, man.
It's
Going out for those smokes. It was I had the windows down in the car. I was like, this is beautiful. This is November. I would take this all year long.
I would take 75 year round.
Yeah.
I'm more of a I'm more of a 68 to 72 type guy, but I would take 75.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. If
That's
this was my
Hawaii
winter,
all year
oh
long.
my God.
I
I
think
never
our
had to
high
shovel
today here is
snow.
46.
Nice, Al.
46 degrees.
Yeah, you heard Michelle
Chilly.
at 75. She's like 2 hours away from me.
She's in Philly.
Yeah.
Where are you at, Friction?
It's this place called, well, you know The Office, that show?
Yeah.
It's in Scranton. I'm like 20 minutes from Scranton.
Oh.
Yeah. You can say like Wilkes-Barre. Some people know that.
Yeah.
That's the VA I support is in Wilkes-Barre. That's like 10 minutes away. I'm in like the suburbs in the mountains and stuff.
Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre. Or Barry. Everyone always says
Mildred.
Wilkes-Barre. That's how we know you're not from around here.
How many stumps you gotta jump to get there from Erie?
That's Erie's far away. That's the other side of the state.
Okay.
Wilkes-Barre. You got it. You got it, Michelle. That's how you say it.
I wonder if Michelle forgot she was on. No.
I don't know. That's like Chiba. Every time we do Noted, we'll be waiting for Chiba to join the Zoom room, and then I'll look in YouTube chat, and he'll be in there before he's in the Zoom room. It's hilarious. I'm like, oh, I guess he's coming. I don't know. And he got all messed up because he lives in Arizona, and they don't do daylight savings time. So last week, he like showed up for the show like an hour early. It's like, oh, it's daylight savings time. And then we didn't think he was going to show up because he ended up being like super late. It was really funny.
The Cranberry Show?
Yeah. There she is.
I'm back.
She did her hair.
Yeah, I put my hair up and I had to get something to eat because I was feeling not so good.
Yeah.
What tattoo you have on your arm? Your this part of your arm?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you got?
Hard.
It's a hard spot to see.
That's my old cat Gray. That is Ukrainian. It says for my children.
Oh.
That is for my son.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then that is some Matrushka dolls, nesting
The
dolls.
stacking, yeah.
And that's for my daughter. And then underneath the dolls, I'm going to get in next month. I'm getting Villamod for my album, and then over here, next to the M is going to be the sign. It's like a fire sign. It's from an album I'm on with Andrea Nardello, and then up there is going to go Poems That Live as People, which is an album I'm on with the Seattle band, the Winterlings. So I'm getting some more work in December, but
that's fun.
That's the singer I was talking about, Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea. So that was the Folk Fest that I sent you the video to.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's really good. I've been playing with her for I guess 8 years, and I've known her probably for 12.
Oh, Cloud King Cody has a question.
Yeah, Cloud King Cody, get Cap Silverline green sour apple candy.
No. And that'll
It's
do
the
it.
one it's the one that's in Camp Tiger Claw. It tastes
okay.
It tastes it tastes like a sour apple Jolly Rancher, which is what you want.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's
Which
the one
one?
where he
Which
puts
one?
it at like 12%.
Yeah.
Which one fresh?
Cap Silverline green sour apple candy.
Okay.
I know these shows cost as
That's
much.
it.
There
Green
you go.
apple
Max
hard
Savage
candy.
has it. Yeah, green
Yeah.
apple hard candy. That's what it is. Green apple hard candy. Don't listen to me.
Ah.
It's Cap
These
Silver. It's Cap Silverline. I'm pretty sure though.
These
It's not
shows
silver.
cost.
I don't think it's silver on it.
No, it's not. It's not Silverline. Because I just pictured the bottle in my brain. It's a normal one.
You're wrong. Oh
Thank
man,
you,
I
thank you,
can't wait.
Max. Thank you, Max. We're doing a perfect show to not have Max on the show because he's strawberry blind. So
Pippa, probably the Wonder Flavor strawberry cheesecake.
All right.
Yes, he's gonna slap you around.
If you guys check our chat,
You see
I-
it.
I popped a link in there just for you guys. I still can't
Very
share it
excited.
publicly because it's technically like the rights are owned by the Folk Fest. We can't share it because
Yeah.
you had to pay to see it. So
yeah,
anyway,
I watched
sorry.
that whole thing and that was fantastic.
Oh, I already sent it to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured I already
I'll
sent
watch
it,
it-
and
I'll
I'm pretty
watch it
sure
again.
Friction saw it. So
Yeah, I
Dimly, you
think
might
I
be the
saw
only
it.
one.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
See, we're all about you, Michelle.
I get that shit out there, man.
It's so good.
Dude. It's that's when I'm happy, man. That is me. If I could live in that moment forever, I'd be one happy camper.
Oh, that's cool that you found something like that for you.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like this year in particular, and look, I know that what I'm bitching about in like 3 seconds is like everyone is going through this. I'm not the only one, and I'm just
yeah,
being a
but
baby.
you can
But
still bitch about it.
my friendships in Philly are all musicians, so basically, like we get together for practice, we get together for gigs, and that's when we hang out. But when you don't play, you don't see those people.
Yeah,
On top of all the pandemic shit, and it's just.
sucks.
It's like like that part of my life is like my soul, like that's what centers me, and I don't have it this year at all. And then I think I'm going to mention something now that I'm going to actually talk about on our next podcast. But I've been going through this thing with mod building. I haven't touched a mod in weeks, and every time I go to pick up a mod to work on it, I can't stop thinking about this guy.
That guy. Yeah, I was
Mark.
gonna say that guy. Yeah.
And the last mod that I finished, well, other than a repair, but the last mod I finished was Mark's
What's
a Ouija board, Doldime, and
Yeah.
when I finished it and mailed it out to him, he died. So
Yeah.
like it got there like a week after he died, and he never got to use it.
So
and
sad.
so anyway, every fucking time I go to work on a mod, I've got 2 broken mods from Grim Green. One of them is mine. Well, it's not really broken. I'm putting battery tubes in it. I've got one for Sean the Angry Hippie, one for his wife Lizzie, and one for Amish, all sitting on my workbench. I haven't touched them, and I don't know when I'm
We'll
going
get
to start
there.
building mods again. I just
It'll come
Anyway.
back. It'll come back, Michelle.
You'll get the itch.
Yeah.
it's like a writer's block, but not with
Yeah.
right.
You just don't want to do it. Yep.
I mean, like it's like I want to do it, but the thought of doing it makes me want to puke at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm in a weird fucking spot, man.
It's okay. Everyone's allowed.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my oversharing.
I like your oversharing.
I love you, Michelle.
I
Yeah.
love you too, man.
I mean, sometimes you.
I love
that's
you.
This is why I pop on this show for real. Like I pop on a lot of shows, but
This is the nice.
this one, this is like, it's like
friends.
I don't really have a family that I can go home
Yeah.
to because they kind of rejected by my family. Not kind of,
Mhm.
totally. But this is like Sunday morning or Saturday morning going to like the family home and just hanging out with family and chilling and relaxing. And that's what I fucking love about your shows, Fresh. It's like you always have that vibe that is just so welcoming. And it's so like you're home and you're part of the family. And I love it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what I go for, and like I talked about that. I think it was Tuesday. It was either Tuesday or last night, one of the two, where I talked about when I was coming off of alcohol, and the only thing that really ever got me through it was going and sitting down in groups and actually chatting with people.
Yeah.
And yeah, thinking back about that, I actually get a little teary because I lost touch with pretty much a lot of the folks that I was talking to, but it was you know, it helps a lot when you're able to talk about things and you know what.
Because it helps you realize that you're not alone. Like you're not the
alone,
only
and
one
you're-
going
yeah,
through
you're
it.
going, Yeah, you're going through. You're not the only one going through it, and that there is there is other people out there that understand
relate.
you.
Yeah.
And I've always kept that in mind when I mean doing shows like this is very therapeutic. You know, just being able to
Yeah.
sit down and vent and you know have people not judge you. Like,
Yeah.
Like I won't judge anybody for anything that they do, and you know, unless they're you know like molesting children or going out and killing
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's
Like,
different.
Yeah, you know, like
There's a line that if
We're
it gets
pretty
crossed.
accepting.
there's a pretty distinct moral line
Yeah,
in my
like-
life, but
Yeah.
you know, I've had people on here who were you know on some pretty hard drugs, and you know, you sit there, you just let them talk and ramble, and you like you know relate to them as you can. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's always the vibe I've tried to have with my shows is just be welcoming to everybody.
I think you pull it off, man. I really do.
Thank you. So,
Yeah, I'm really glad I found a show.
I like to keep
Yeah.
it fun. I like to keep it fun too. That's the other thing. This show's all about getting together and you know you give people an idea to mix and then just let them go and let the creativity happen and you know people are talking about their recipes. They're like, oh, you know, think about using this, and you're like, ooh, that does sound like a good idea. Have you thought of using this? And all of a sudden you got you know a couple other things going. So a lot of
There's something about this show that always like in my brain it has like a callback to when I was an undergrad. I was like a marketing and fine arts major, but on the fine arts side there was a lot of studio time. And so you would go into like the art studio to work on whatever project you've been working on at like random times, and other people would be in there working on their art projects as well. And you just go in there and you're working, and there's like a little chit chat as everyone's kind of talking and working on their individual project. But it's like this loving, just mellow vibe, like the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's the one who I really stole just that mellow vibe from was Trevor Jones.
Well, I don't know who that is.
TJ
I don't
Vapes.
know who that is.
He would do these live shows on Saturday morning, and it would be just him, and he would be spinning up coils and testing out different liquids and stuff like that, and he was always just the mellowest dude. Anybody who's ever watched Trevor Jones remembers him. Just he's such a memorable dude. But he taught me so much about coil building, and just sitting there listening to him because he'd be just, yeah, bro, just sitting there doing so much and just keeping it mellow and having so much fun, and like people would be like, hey dude, how do you do this coil? And he would just stop whatever he was up to and show him how to do the coil and just talk him through it just real mellow like, and totally stole the vibe from him. And then yeah, when I started doing live shows, like he was one of the first dudes I tried to get on, and I managed to get him a bunch of times. I love that dude. So,
Cool.
If anybody ever wants to go watch it, if anybody ever wants to go see him, just look up TJ Vapes on YouTube.
Arnie, a lot of these guys have used this Stobucky, whatever it is, line. Right, you guys got the new flavors?
What's
I
that?
haven't used very many of them though.
The
Stobucky's
SSAs?
ones?
SSAs?
Yeah.
The SSAs are great additive flavors. That's what I say about them. There's not very many that I think will stand up as your main note in your recipe, but adding them to things, like there's some that can do things that nothing else can do. So
One that really shines for me is called multivitamin.
Multivitamin?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Really
Yeah,
good.
but like a Flintstones multivitamin has a certain
you don't get
taste
the
to it.
vitamin. That's just the name of the
That's
thing.
weird.
But I was waiting for that Flintstones vibe, but it didn't.
Yeah,
quite
like
hit.
'cause we all know what that tastes like.
I
Oh
would've
yeah,
loved
that
it.
orange,
Yeah.
weird.
But the mixture of fruits that are in multivitamin, it's just a lovely vape.
That's strange. You're a
I
strange
know.
bird.
I thought Trevor was going to come back for sure, you know,
What's
but
that?
I thought Trevor was going to come back for sure.
he came back. What was it? It was about a year ago.
Yeah.
It's about a year ago. He came back, did a couple videos, and he just didn't like the direction his channel was going, and so he stopped again. So
That's okay.
yeah, it's
We can remember him.
yeah.
Isn't that how we found coil vapes too?
Yes, I was actually on a show with Dean, and it was a Christmas show. I was on a Christmas show with Trevor, and we were giving stuff away, and yeah, Dean's like, bro, I'll send you some of my liquids. I was like, all right, give me a shot. And little did I know what I was in store for.
Yeah.
Holy hell!
Oh, crap. And then he surprised us.
Sent me like 15 freaking bottles of liquid, and then I tried just one, and I wound up doing like a 30-minute review on one liquid. Where I talked because I sat there and I rambled about putting together a really good vanilla custard, and I talked for like 25 minutes about putting together a really good vanilla custard recipe, and spent like 5 minutes talking about dish one and how good it was, and it still is. It's still, in my mind, it's the best vanilla custard commercial liquid that's available.
Yeah, it's so good. Ian Thomas says grasshopper.
Grasshopper's amazing. I love that was my sick vape.
Yeah.
For any time I got sick, I would just grab grasshopper because all it is spearmint and cream, and it's
spearmint and cream.
Yeah, spearmint and
Wow,
cream. And it's so good. And it I could taste the spearmint, I could taste the cream when I was sick, and it's such a good recipe. And I would just vape that, and vape it and vape it and vape it for days at a time, and then when my sinuses cleared out and everything was cleared back up, like I could go back out into the world and be happy. But it was pretty much the one vape I was happy with, and then eventually I made my own. But yeah,
And that sweet potato pie, yum.
yeah, his sweet potato pie was fucking banging. It's just not my wheelhouse as far as a vape. Like pumpkin pies really aren't my wheelhouse as far as a vape goes. Like I know how to make a good pumpkin pie vape. I use BSO pumpkin.
You
but
vape them all the time.
I do vape that. I don't vape them all the time. I'll make one and I'll enjoy it for about 15 minutes, and then I'll put it aside and grab
And that's
something
it.
else.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
let me
I can
ask you
come
guys
back to
this.
it. Sure.
As you know, as everyone knows, I vape one fucking flavor all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know.
If each of you had to vape one flavor all the time, you can't mix anything new. What is it? And it can be one of your mixes. It can be a friend's mix, or it can be like a
like a
fucking
one shot.
no, like an actual production juice or whatever.
Oh, okay. Commercial.
I'm not thinking of commercial. Thank you. So but you only get to pick one. What would it be for all of you?
I can't do that.
Strawberry lime.
So many.
Strawberry lime
Right.
cheesecake.
Right now,
Who's yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
right now, I would probably do Addie's cream if I had to vape something all the time, because
I don't know.
Yeah.
it's got that Addie's fruit mix that I absolutely love. And then
Oh, but I love that like your 24/7 vape would be one of Addie's mixes. I love that.
No, it's my mix.
It's
his
your.
mix.
Oh, you called it Addie, like you called it the Dull Diamond for. Okay,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
got you.
I named it after.
All right.
I named it
yeah.
after Addie. Anytime I use strawberry, blueberry, kiwi in a mix, it's Addie's
It's
something.
Addie.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because
That
he
makes
introduced me to that fruit combination. Little did I know how mind-boggling it would be for me.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, when I made Addie's yogurt, I mean that's kind of the recipe that put me over the top, and everybody started listening to me.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome. Angela Williams in chat says moon sugar for sure, 24/7.
And I gotta agree with her because that's.
Is that what you were gonna say?
Well, I can't think of any that I would vape forever, but I
Yeah.
would vape moon sugar forever.
And that's
What is
that's,
moon sugar?
That's DeMillen's sister, Angela.
Yeah. And that's one of these.
What is moon sugar?
That's how much is left out of one of these.
Wow.
Between me
Is
and
that
my
Mr.
sister.
Good Vapes?
Yeah,
Okay.
moon sugar.
Ian Thomas
What is
says
it?
Fat
What's the
Tony.
profile?
Fat Tony's really good.
It's I don't know what it is. It's kind
Yeah,
of like a cookie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
It's
couldn't do it.
it's really good.
But you couldn't just do one flavor? Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't know, because sometimes Sometimes I'm really boring. Like I'll go months. I'll just vape vanilla ice cream by Oakland Barn at like a certain percentage
Mhm.
because I'm too lazy to mix anything else. And then other times I'll mix a whole bunch of stuff,
You can't even see it.
but I can't just.
I can see the
stick with one.
fresh03.
I get bored.
There's a picture of Addie Tooney on there.
Oh,
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah, you can't really see it. It's on
I
DIY.
can't see it,
it's on
Fresh.
DIYFlavorChaser.com.
Oh,
You know, I can share screen now. Wow.
yeah. Show me.
I'll show you guys my beautiful art.
You drew that too, didn't you?
I did.
I like the pew pews that you drew.
The Max Savage.
Yeah, the finger guns.
I have
That is
the
awesome.
millinator that he had to draw too.
Yeah, look at that.
Come with me
thing.
if you want a vape.
That's hilarious.
have,
You did have a lot of fun with
Michelle?
these.
Have you seen it, Michelle?
what?
My demillinator?
Is that your mixer?
Yeah.
Have you seen it before?
I thought yours was like on a stand. I remember you like bringing the juice up to it.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
the
that's
can.
Tane's. Yeah.
This one you just stick the
This is the ghetto thing,
like this and then turn it on.
isn't it? It looks like a
Oh, I don't have it plugged in.
like
But
a
anyway,
carving knife.
It's a carving.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like that or like a super powered electric dildo.
Yeah.
That's the other attachment. She doesn't show that
Yeah.
on.
We won't go there.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Show
I don't know
us,
if they're
Fresh.
serious,
Chat,
but
let me-
Bubbly
chat, let
Blindy
me-
put, anyone care for a curried egg vape?
That
No.
sounds
That'd be
gross.
interesting.
It
What
sounds
is-
kind of
What does
disgusting.
curried mean?
Curry is like a lot of Indian food has
Yeah,
like
Oh.
curry.
Spices.
It's like spicy, right?
Yeah.
You know that
It
yellow
doesn't
stuff?
necessarily mean spicy.
Oh,
it
it
just
doesn't.
means it's got that curry flavor.
Yeah.
Not spicy hot.
Which
just
I'm not particularly
spicy.
fond of.
So chat, let me know if this goes dark. But this is DIY Flavor Chaser.
There we go.
There's Call of Booty.
Oh, I see Addie.
There we go. Addie's Cream.
Yeah, it looks just like him with a torch.
And there's the millinator.
Yeah, there's Demillinator down on the bottom there.
Oh, they can't see it. It says black
The
screen.
millinator.
That's what I thought. I thought it would go black screen.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, DIY Flavor Chaser, and all my proceeds go to the Humane Society.
Oh.
Bam.
Stop sharing.
Wait, was that first one supposed to be Lumi?
That is Lumi. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they had to. If you buy the actual bottle, you get the actual image. They had to trim the penis sword off, if you will.
The penis sword.
Because Lumi has a penis sword.
Nice. Why wouldn't
Like-
she?
Why wouldn't Lumi have
Yeah.
a penis sword?
It makes sense that she would have one. I want to get something tasty for like lunch or dinner today. Like takeout,
Ooh.
you
Taco
know?
Bell?
No, I mean like I want something that I can salt up. You guys ever crave salt?
I'm not a salty.
Sometimes then I have some Gatorade and it goes away.
I crave salty stuff.
Pretzels.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Like a nice
You
Philly
know what?
soft
You know what I
pretzel.
could really hit the spot
Soft
right now?
pretzel and water ice.
My kryptonite is Auntie Anne's. Their soft pretzels.
Those buttery ones?
Yeah, I get an extra salt one, which means they dunk it in
Yeah,
the butter
it's like
again.
coated in salt.
Yeah, and then they.
Those are the
put
ones that I
salt
usually have
over
to
it.
like push the salt off of because it's
I
just
love
way
it.
too much
Yeah.
fucking salt.
Those big old chunks of salt.
I
They, like,
love it.
Free the air with that flavor, so you have to like home in on the. You
Oh,
want a
it's
pretzel.
So good.
Yeah,
I'm
that- you
trying
should
to
mix
I'm trying
that.
to get the screen back, everybody.
Oh, it's still broken.
Yep.
Cinnabon calls
Awesome.
me more than Auntie Anne's.
Cinnabon.
Oh yeah, when they have one of those in a mall or something.
I can't walk past Annie Ann's and not buy. It's
Man.
impossible. And when I was in college, the best part was you go right before they close. This is like if you don't know this is huge. But any food court store in a mall, right before they close every night, they'll sell everything they have that's on like display for like $10 for you can
There you
get
go.
like 40 pizzas. I
No.
got all the stuff they had at Annie Ann's before we went on a road trip. And we paid like $20 and we got like 20 pretzels and all these pretzel dogs and all this stuff. It was so good.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they're just gonna throw it away. So they usually just sell it.
I always
You be the
Shut
hero
them
of
in.
the
I always
dorms.
forget to go. I always forget to go turn the Zoom meeting back on. You guys should be seeing us again now.
So was the screen just black the whole time?
No,
Good.
Did they
yeah.
see the pictures of the
Nope.
of
No,
Nope,
Oh.
sure didn't.
Aw.
they can go on DIYFlavorchaser.com now.
But they heard us, right?
Yes, they heard us.
Good. Those
We
stories
went,
were
we
for
went
them.
podcast for a couple minutes. Everybody podcast.
Those stories were for the crowd and you guys. I like to share. You'd be like the hero of the dorms, though, if you show up to the dorm rooms with like pizzas and calzones from like the pizza place in the mall. And everybody's hungry.
Wow, that's a good idea. I never thought to do that.
Yeah, it's good.
Which one is this, Fresh?
That's what's up creeps. That's a blackberry yogurt. That's also one of my. That one's really really good. That one hasn't got nearly the love that I think it should.
And there's the finger guns.
Yeah.
Choo, choo.
Max Savage.
I don't
finger
have the
guns.
melons on here though. Come on, focus, you bastard.
There it is.
Addie's cream,
cream.
mod father approved. I've got them all on my phone because that's where I drew them.
Really?
You drew them on your phone?
There's
Yes,
my
I drew them
rye.
on my phone.
I don't even know how to do that.
Use Pixar.
I don't know how to do that. Sounds
Pixar's an
intense.
amazing program.
You guys are so fancy. Bye, Angela, Dimlin's sister.
Later,
Good day,
Angela.
Angela.
Hey, Angela, have fun.
Dimlin, is your name also Williams, or is that her married name?
That's her married name.
Okay.
There's Glacier National Park.
Nice.
Pretty.
That looks beautiful.
It's the most amazing place in the world, I think.
Did you see bears when you were there?
No, I did not see a black bear.
Ah.
Boo.
All they keep showing around here, we've been having cougar sightings everywhere.
Cougars.
It's freaking me out.
Ugh.
So you have like a lot of older women hunting down little guys, like younger men.
Yes. That is exactly what you meant. Who is that? That's cute.
That's Ivana.
That is? She's really cute.
She's an adorable cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it freaks me out because when I put my dog outside to go pee and stuff, it's like,
Yeah, I would get scared he's gonna get eaten.
yeah.
Dude, our one cat, Torpedo, Fresh?
Yeah.
The other day, Kayla was laying on the bed like she is now, and Torpedo was sitting next to her, and I looked over out of the corner of my eye, and it was up on its back legs with its paws up like this,
Yep.
looking around like a meerkat or something. It was so bizarre. It did it for like 2 minutes straight. I was like, what is he doing? It was
There were
so weird.
spirits in the room. Sometimes
Yeah.
I think they're looking at spirits or something.
And then I watched him like creep to the front of the bed, like staring. I'm like, what are you looking at?
I know, they freak
So
me out.
bizarre.
You should have videoed it.
That sounds cute.
Michelle, you play your bass every day?
Almost.
Uh-oh.
You know, I just about every. I mean, it depends.
Almost
like
is not good
the
enough.
the almost is that sometimes I let my fingernails get too long, and then I get lazy and I don't clip them right away, and then I don't play because like you can't play bass with fingernails.
No?
Like, you have to keep them really short because it gets clanky as fuck.
Okay.
And that's the only time I don't really practice. But I would
You
say at
don't
least
use
once
a
a day.
pick. You look down on pick users on a bass. We look down on
I'm
them
a bass
'cause of
player.
you.
I've been a bass player for 38 years. You know,
38 years.
I'm allowed to be
Got it.
snobby at this point.
Sure.
I've earned it. I've earned the
Sure,
right
sure,
to be a
sure.
snob.
Sure.
There's the
I like that.
millimeter.
There it is.
Yay.
Awesome. Come with
Focus.
me to vape.
Well, we saw it on the other screen that they didn't get to see.
Yeah. 'Cause we're better than them.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Later.
Oh,
They're not
yeah.
better than anyone.
So
Everyone's
much
equal.
better. So much better than them.
Fresh, isn't it
Losers.
amazing how many pictures you end up with on your phone? It's insane.
I have like no pictures on my phone.
Yeah, but they got to make it easier to find your fucking pictures because it's like you got to spend a year like scrolling back.
I made
Well,
that
I like
one
it how
for
it's at least
Instagram.
chronological, so you can kind of figure it out.
I
Yeah,
don't
like
use
or
my
if you know the
phone for
date, you
anything.
can kind of hone in.
Yeah.
I'm like the worst guy. I don't use my phone for anything. It just sits here. But if it's not charged, I freak out. But I don't use it. I don't text anyone. The only person I text or call is Kayla. She's usually right next to me.
Yeah, but I named a liquid after Max Savage. There you go.
Yeah.
Maximum savagery.
Maximus?
And that
Looks
does
just like
genuinely
him.
look like
That
Max.
beard.
It
Yeah.
does.
And that hat.
Hey, you nailed that one, man.
Yeah, when are you gonna make a friction one shot? And what would it taste like?
Misogyny.
Heaven.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Picture of some guy with his wiener hanging out.
Thick with misogynist.
Yeah, how do you make a get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich vape?
Yeah.
That's the only possible flavor for a friction liquid.
Yeah.
What are we gonna call that liquid? Stuck in the kitchen?
The wife.
Good wife.
We could call it it's not the 50s anymore.
Mildred's Revenge.
There you go. Be a picture of friction going to bite into the sandwich, and there's
call it women's
there's a
lib.
bomb sticking out the other
Yeah.
end, like a stick of dynamite sticking out the other end of the sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you have like a picture of a woman in a kitchen making soup and with a bottle of rat poison next to it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
friction, like the door's open and friction's on his computer in the other room.
Yeah.
That's it. Got it. Got him.
Now he's not going to trust anything that comes out of the kitchen.
Right?
Oh, I'm too lazy. I'll eat it. I'll eat poison.
Have a
All
good
right,
one,
Brandy,
Brandy
be
Pierce.
safe. Have a good
Have a
day.
good one, Brandy.
Yeah, we've been on the air for 2 hours. It's probably about time to set everybody loose and free into the world.
Yay. I don't know what I'm
they
going
can
to do
go
now.
So they can go do beautiful and amazing things that I know that they will. So
Kayla's napping, but I already napped till 1 o'clock. I think I'm good on the sleep today.
You take 4 or 5 naps sometimes.
I mean, I love sleeping. I never feel like stupid sleep apnea. I never feel like I get any sleep.
How's your new hoses doing?
I haven't used it yet.
Now quit your
It's hard. It's so hard to like. It breathes for you. It's weird.
you got to do
You have
it
to
though.
be like, I know.
Get restful sleep, man.
I know. I'll do it. I shaved my mustache for it, and then it was already grown back. But I was prepared to do it.
Between you and Lumi, not taking any medical advice, you drive me bonkers.
I take all my other meds.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Take the important stuff.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Alright.
you'd see sad friction.
We don't want sad
Sad
friction.
friction is nobody's friend. He just sits in the dark.
We don't want that.
We do
No.
not want that.
We don't want that either. We're scared of that. So we take our medicine like a good boy.
All right, Dimlin, get us started. Get us started getting out of here.
Oh, okay. I do a show on Monday with Wendy Vapes and Fresh and Addie, and we all just hang out and mix a bunch of mixes. Wendy's really getting really good at the mixing, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's like a professional now.
I know, and she's such a good taste tester too. She can like kick things out really easy.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I missed that show this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't have it, right? I was looking on Monday.
Yeah, she wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, she was sickly this past Monday. But yeah, it's Mondays at 7. on the Wendy Bakes channel. And then other than that, I'm on this show and in all the chats. And that's about it. Thanks for having me on, Fresh.
Always a pleasure, Dimlin. You're
We
you're
love
welcome on
Dimlin.
any of the shows you want to come on.
And you want to find Dimlin, you go to see Scuba.
Oh, Scuba show on Friday nights. We just
Yep.
hang out and BS, and it's a thing.
A fun show.
It's pretty fun.
All right. Hattie, number 2, because you're the shit, brother.
Freshy, I love you, brother. Thanks for having me. I just put the link in chat. Advocate for Liberty is doing a special show tonight. He lost his son 10 years ago.
Oh,
And so pop in there if you can later on tonight. It gets at 9 Eastern. And stay in touch with the ones you love. Tell them you love them, and keep in touch with your friends. And that's all I got. Love you guys, and thank you.
Thank you, Toonie. Friction.
Friction. Thank you for having me. I love it here. It's the best. You guys are the best. Best people on the internet
Thank you.
is you.
You are Friction.
It's Hattie Toonie.
And
The correct answer is it's
I
Hattie
actually
Toonie.
looked it up. I prepared. This week, well, tomorrow, Vixen's at 6. They're doing like a popsicle berry popsicle
Oh, that's
type
right.
deal. Yeah. So that should be fun. And then Noted on Monday night is doing gingerbread with Rugley.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Pretty specific.
I believe he'll be on there. So
Like, how many gingerbreads are there?
I don't
many.
know.
There's
I'm
not
guessing
many.
they might have some recipes too to go over,
Make sure
which
you
is
tell
always
them to
fun.
make sure you tell them to have tested Ginger Snap.
Ginger snap. That's a
By
good. I should
Flavor.
yell at them. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully they did that. And then other than that, I'm in all the chats and stuff. And thanks for having me.
Always a
Thanks for
pleasure,
coming.
Friction. Once again, you are also welcome on all the shows that you feel like coming on.
Thanks, buddy.
We perved him out on Tuesday. He may not be
Yeah.
back, but
I came.
there's a chance. There's a chance
New
he'll
bomb.
come back for Tuesday shows. All right, Michelle.
I got nothing, man.
You're the greatest. You got everything.
I got nada. I
My
mean, I've got a
favorite.
podcast that, like, unless you're a member of Grim
Can't
Green's
hear.
Patreon,
She's
you
got a
can't fucking
podcast
hear.
You can't listen to.
Yeah,
How
dude.
come you're sitting like that, Michelle? How come you're
Huh?
sitting so weird?
Because I must be gay.
Oh,
Oddly enough,
I must be
spent
thinking
like-
about vagina right now. So
Yep.
that's all.
Oddly enough, I was sitting the exact same way for like 30, probably 30% of the show. So I guess I was thinking about vagina during the show instead of
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess so.
That's why I only got one mix done. Ah,
I'm always thinking about vagina.
fair enough, Friction. Fair enough. So, thank you, Bert. So, yeah, if you're a member of Grim Green's Patreon, you can listen to what's the name of the podcast?
A podcast for the people.
A podcast
Oh.
for the people. So, check it out, everybody. Grim's a great dude. Like, if you're gonna be Patreoning anybody, like
You should do him.
Yeah, I mean,
Good
it's
grades for money.
it's so for people that like want to be a patron of his, like you can get in. He has his own Discord, and like after the vlog on Thursdays, sometimes after Tuesday shows, like he'll pop in Discord and just hang out in, video chat with patrons for hours.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
like if you want to hang out with Grim Green, that's
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's one way to do it. I
Grim's
prefer
a
to hang
great
out with
dude,
Grim
too.
Green's wife, who
Yeah.
she has the best stories. So
I like her.
He doesn't open up his Patreon very often, though.
no, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's
it's like
the hard
limited.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though, that he limits it. That's awesome.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Pickle, I always had this idea in my head of what Pickle looked like. And then when I finally saw her, the first time I saw her was on the show of yours that she came on.
That's what she
I
said,
was-
yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that's Pickle? She's beautiful, but she doesn't look anything like what I had in my head. I don't know what I was expecting.
Pickle's a
Yeah.
badass, man.
She's super cool. I like her.
She
Mhm.
interviewed SEAL Team 5. I mean, she's
Yeah.
really super interesting.
yeah.
That's cool.
I knew what she looked like from a while ago because this was years ago. This was probably like 2013 maybe, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a really old Grim Green video where he's interviewed by her in like a hotel room at a convention. And it was like
okay.
it was like one of the first times they ever met, and it's like really cute to go back and find that now because it's like that was
They're
like the
together.
spark.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's cute. I like stuff like that.
Me too.
I'm trying to think. Anything else? Go check out the Vixens tomorrow. Daytime Frank is doing a show tonight, so
Yeah.
you can catch DTF.
Yay.
Go check out Advocate for Liberty's show.
Mm-hmm.
Who else are we missing? Who else are we missing? Is there anybody
Is
else doing a show?
Trucker
Mike
doing a
is
show?
Mike doing a show tonight? I don't think he's doing a show tonight. I think he's doing it tomorrow again.
Yeah, if
On
he does
Sunday.
one tomorrow, I'll probably be on it too.
Yeah. Yep. So
So,
yeah,
yeah.
everybody, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We'll see you on that next one. Everybody, be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community, especially these days. We'll see you on that next one. Who haven't I hit in a while? Toonie, I haven't hit you in a while for us to
As
meet
you
up.
go through your day,
Hmm.
send some nice messages to Friction because he's just a lovable guy.
Aww.
Hug. Stay in touch with your family and friends and get off your butts and vape.
Bye.
Why are you, man? That thing.